Excellent animal health isn't random. Like most people, I originally thought animal health was linked to plant diversity and soil health. But after years of research and working with hundreds of farmers, I found that plant diversity and soil health, although important, are not the main drivers of animal health. In this video, I'm going to show you what to monitor and what to change to eliminate most animal health problems. I am confident that once you watch this, you'll never look at your animals or pasture the same way again. A good place to start is water. Animal health cannot improve until animals can drink deeply. If animals sniff around the trough and then reluctantly drink, that's a moderate problem. To check how serious it is, we empty and move the trough to check if aeration was required. If some animals approach the water, sniff it and walk away, you have a serious water problem. Serious problems may require additional aeration, cleaning of tanks and flushing of lines. To improve water, we use top feed valves with high flow rates. I have not found a better way to check water quality than asking one simple question: do your animals like the water? If animals drink deeply without fussing, the water is good. Untangling the relationship between perennial grass recovery and animal health was the single most important thing I did to solve our animal health problems. In 2003, we lost 20% of our calves to scours. These deaths traumatized our family, and I was told in no uncertain terms that this could not go on. Previously, most of my research had focused on land regeneration, and now with this encouragement, I switched to animal health. When I studied Andre Voisin and first saw the late Jerry Brunetti's rumen diagram, it became obvious how the recovery of perennial grass affects animal health. Unrecovered perennial grass contains too much non-protein nitrogen and too little fibre for healthy rumination. Excess non-protein nitrogen results in ammonia in the rumen. This excess ammonia leads to many animal health and fertility problems. Dung scores change with the level of recovery. If dung is too watery, recovery is too short. If dung forms a nice pie with a dip in the middle, recovery is usually good. If dung stacks, then the grass is too high in fibre and too low in protein and usually energy. I often see this where management has led to low successional grasses. In most of the environments I work in, grass too young is the main driver of poor animal health. Scours in calves and lambs are frequently a symptom of their mothers eating or selecting unrecovered perennial grass. This results in milk with high milk urea nitrogen. This creates the conditions in their rumens that leads to scours. The explanation that scours in animals was from too much water in the grass never made sense to me. That logic suggests that soup would result in diarrhea in people. Once I understood that what I was feeding our cows caused over 80% of our animal health problems, there was nothing to do but take responsibility and provide recovered grass and water the animals liked. Even though the rumen is complex, dung scores tell you whether there's a good match between recovery and rumen microbes. I would recommend reading Grass Productivity. The chapter on grass technique and the dangers of very young grass are crucial for understanding and correcting animal health problems. By monitoring dung scores daily, you have direct evidence that you are providing perennial grass that is recovered enough for animal health. Not necessarily enough for land health, but that is another video. Once water was improving and we had sorted out recovery, the next focus became rumen stability. When animals are given a large grazing area, say more than one day, they spend the first half day selecting the lowest fibre, highest energy, highest protein perennial grass. This causes the rumen bugs to change. This change, which initially leads to lower dung scores and lower gut feel scores, also means that the animals cannot easily eat the more fibrous perennial grass which is left. They are not being fussy. Their rumen bugs now can't process the more fibrous grass which is left. Addressing this problem is counterintuitive. We decrease grazing areas, increasing stock density and increasing the number of moves per day. This increases the depth of grazing. Similar daily total areas, but with more moves and smaller strips. This management change, although it increases workload, dramatically improves animal health and performance on grass that is dry or drying off. If animals are going okay, then my rule of thumb is keep going and don't change anything. In summary, only by keeping rumen stable can we reduce animal health problems. Dung scores and gut fill scores provide a window into rumen stability. It is well known that content animals are healthy and produce more meat, milk and wool. I use Temple Grandin's and Andre Voisin's research to develop individual animal contentment scoring. This is outcome-based and easily observable. Temple Grandin scores animals that are yelling as low contentment. Grass productivity describes how fully fed, content animals spend a significant amount of time lying down and chewing their cud. Relaxed, calm, quietly handled animals are critical to animal health. Low scores occur when animals are yelling, agitated, and not ruminating. High scores occur when most animals are regularly lying down and chewing their cud. The following, combined with the photo monitoring guides, provided us with enough information to start to address our animal health problems. Drinking scores check that the animals are drinking deeply. Drinking approximately 70 glugs without hesitation is a good sign that your animals approve of your water. Dung scores quickly tell you if there's a nice match between recovery and the rumen bugs. When dung is liquid, animal health and fertility is at high risk. Gut fill scores are a leading indicator of future body condition score. Scores should be high on fully recovered grass. The triangle on the left-hand side of the animal is what we check. Contentment scores are crucial because ruminants need time to chew their cud to perform. Animals standing all day yelling and not chewing their cud are clear signs that the animals are not content. Combining these scores provides you with a clear pathway to adjust your management for improving animal health. I have put all links in the description. Happy to answer any questions. Thanks for watching and I'll see you on the next video.